Hey guys, what's up? I want to do a disassembly of the FN49 to the best that I can do. I don't want to go too far into it because that will probably take forever. But I want to show you guys, the mechanism, and I want to show you the piston and the gas system, how it works on this particular rifle here. Let me bring this out so you guys can see some more. All right, so let's start in the back. Well, actually, let's start in the front because I already got the front up here. So, right here is the gas block, right? Sends the gas back, cycles the bolt. So, I showed you previously how this works. You actually need like a bullet here, and you push this in, right there. See that? So you push that in, and you rotate it down, okay? See that? How it pops out. Okay, then you pull it out like that. Set this down. If you're wondering how this goes back in, I'll show you when I put it back together, but it's pretty simple. So then, right there's the piston. It's pretty long because it goes all the way back. It's not a short stroking piston right up here. It goes all the way back, and this directly cycles. This actually pushes the bolt right here. This goes all the way back, pushes the bolt, and then bounces back forward. You can see the piston here. It's the actual piston. This is just to probably lighten the weight or whatnot. I don't know what maybe design. I don't know. But yeah, it's stainless steel, so it doesn't rust. It looks like it's kind of rusting here. That's not rust actual. That's just carbon buildup. It will rust inside here in the tube, but this will not rust. So it has seized up on me before, and even firing it won't break it loose. Surprisingly, it's weird. But so you gotta be watching out for that kind of stuff. If you own one of these rifles, you know what I'm talking about. So that's the piston part up in the front. That's how that works. Let me put this back together, and I'll show you how this goes. It goes two ways. I've already explained it before, the hole side and the no hole side. And if you can kind of see on the no hole side, there's a design right up there by my thumb. You can kind of, it's kind of hard to get some focus on this thing. Like, yeah, it doesn't kind of want to do it, but yeah. So anyways, so you want to put that hole, see this hole right here? See how I'm rotating it down? You want it like this in there because you want the gas to go in and back. If you're running a grenade launcher, then you want the hole up at the top so you can block all the gas from going back and cycling the action. So you get all the full power coming through the barrel so you can launch the grenade. So the way it came out, you got to put it in button side, the side that has the button right here. Okay, that has to go downwards. And sometimes this is hard. Come on. There we go. Alright. Rotate as much as you can until it stops. And use your nail. Push the button in. Okay? And you can rotate it the rest of the way. There we go. There you go. Rotate it the rest of the way, and it's ready to work. That's it right up there. You need to clean this out every once in a while. It's smart to do it because most ammo you're going to be running through this gun is surplus ammo unless you're buying steel-cased new ammo or Remington ammo. They do make hunting ammunition for the 8mm Mauser because there are K98s and such that people hunt with that have been sporterized or bubberized. I forgot what they call it, Bubba something. But yeah, most of the ammo is going to be corrosive, so that's what causes the rusting to the piston. So you should be checking your piston. If you have a piston gun, you should check it regardless if it's stainless steel or not, just to make sure you don't have too much carbon buildup as well. It's always good to have it, have a gun functioning reliably. You want it to function reliably. All right, so I'm going to get into the back of this here. Show you the bolt, spring, and everything, how it fits in there. And I'll show you the magazine and whatnot. So here in the back, Right there, see that? See that right there? You flip that up all the way to the top. Okay, like that. Now what you do, this is the dust cover up here. See that, how it slides? Even right here, this is actually a dust cover as well. So you take this, and you slide it, and you go up, you go back. There's your dust cover. Okay, houses the rear sight and all that. Doesn't throw it off, so you don't have to worry about any of that. Take this, set it aside. Okay. You know what? Actually, the hammer's up. Let me cock the hammer. Actually, make sure this is up. Otherwise, see, watch when I rotate this down, it won't go down. So let me do that real quick. Hammer's cocked. Okay. Let's take this out. Forward, back. Alright, spring. Take the spring out. It actually has 2 springs in there. See, all the way through, there's 2 springs. Help with the tension to get that bolt to go back forward. Okay, putting this bolt in is actually kind of hard, so I will take it out. I'll show you. Okay, actually the top part, it's a 2-piece. The top part came off with a charging handle. I'll set that there. Here's the actual bolt. I don't think I'll be able to get into the firing pin. A little complicated, and I haven't really done it because no need to do it. I'll show you in here. You see how that's just all machined. It's really nice in there. I'm going to put in the light so you guys can see. I'll bring the camera over. See that machining in there? See the tooling marks and whatnot? Entirely machined. That's where the piston is right there, that top circle. Right there. That's where the piston comes back. Because that whole piston length takes up that whole length right there. And it actually comes all the way back. And it actually pushes back on the bolt. So that's how, you know, that comes in and directly pushes the bolt back. You can see the machining in there. That's the hammer. There you go. I keep my guns really well oiled. Just make sure they function smoothly and reliably. And I do like it makes like a glass on glass sound, and I like that because I know it's really clean in there, and that's always good. You got to take care of your stuff. Here I'll show you right here. That's where it makes contact with the bolt. See that little ring? Okay, that's where the piston rod hits, and it actually, you know, it hits it like this, pushes the whole thing back, picks up another round. You can even see the machining in here. Okay, see those little rings, circles? Okay, right up there too. All machined from solid steel. That's why I love this gun. It's just the workmanship on this thing. Back in the day, to have this done, solid chunk of metal right here, machined out, and this is what the gun's all about right here. This is what makes it reliable. This is what makes it really strong and durable. It's not going to fail for, you know, years and years and years and years. Here you can drop it in like this, like that, and that's how it holds it right there. 2-piece bolt. Kind of actually goes back like that. And that's supposed to help with, so when you chamber the round and whatnot, that's why it slides back and forth in itself. That's like the basic thing of taking this thing down. Like, this is like a field strip. If I were to take it all apart, that would take forever, and I don't think you really need to know how to do that. There is someone else on YouTube who's taken down an Argentinian version, the 308 one, with a detachable magazine, but I'm not going to do that because you probably don't need to do that. You're more interested in the mechanism and whatnot. I will show you, however, the magazine. I did say I would do that. Let me get something here to take the magazine out. So it actually has this thing right here. Hold on. I only have so many hands. So You see that right there? Okay, you put something. Let's see if it's gonna stay up. Right there. See that? You put this. God damn it. Alright. One more time. Okay. Put this in between here. And you pop this out. And it will release the magazine. Let me try to do this here. Let's see if I can zoom it in. Right there. Okay. So you put this in here. You see that? Shot out. That's what I'm talking about. How a magazine will not contain the follower. So that's what I'm saying, that it's, you know, fixed magazine. I'm sure you can, you know, put some lips on here or whatnot, but nobody's done it. I don't have an extra magazine to screw around with, so I'm not going to do it. It'd be kind of cool to have detachable 10 round magazines for this 8mm. I mean, that would make it that much better. But you know, the magazines are they're going to be special. You know what I mean? Like, it's all good, but I don't think it's that practical. So you just put this in. This does have a front lip, so you know it could function as a regular magazine. But the stripper clips are just as fast, so that's not a bad thing. So you put this magazine in like a regular one. You put the front end forward. You rock it in and push the back, and it's good to go. Alright, so I'm going to put this back together. Let you guys see me struggle going through this. This thing is kind of hard to do sometimes. Push it back. Oh, I actually got it. No, shit. Shouldn't have done that. Let's see. There we go. Alright, it actually came out. Let's make sure we do this correctly this time. There we go. Got it. Okay. And then you just go backwards from where, you know, just go right back in order in the opposite direction the way you did it. Put the spring in. I don't believe there's a particular way. Actually, there might be, because there's something on this end here. You may not be able to see that. Actually, you can see that. And yeah, see how it's not there in the front? Right there. Nothing there. So you can see all the way through. So you want to put this end with there's some like a steel sleeve in here. Put that forward. Okay. Put it all the way through. Here, you might be wondering how it goes back in. You see that rod in there? That goes inside the spring. Put the spring in. Make sure this lever's to the top. Okay. That's very important. You'll be like wondering, well, why the hell it's not going back in. Okay. Push it forward. And then push it forward like as far as you can. Let it down. And then slowly go back until it drops in. Then it's going to drop in. Then it'll slide all the way to the back. You can let it go. It's not going to shoot off. Rotate. Bring that latch down. And you're done. You just field stripped it. So that's like if you got you had an issue or whatnot, you just boom, you open this up, go like that, take that out, take that, you know, go through here, clean it, whatever, pop this out, ram it forward, put the spring in, just like that, drop it back, make sure it's working, and importantly, check that the bolt will stay open. Okay? So that's a field stripping of a FN49 quick disassembly, piston disassembly. I wanted to show you guys, share that with you. Yeah, so if you guys have any questions or comments, whatnot, just put them in the comments below or send me a PM and I'll try to help you guys out. You know, if it's just a random question, that's cool too. I'll answer. If you have a particular question about this one, that's not a problem at all. Yeah, so that was the field stripping of the FN49 8mm Mauser. I will talk to you guys later.